doing the voices.
Oh, thank you very much, Jim.
I don't know this.
Well, you don't know this?
No.
Well, hi, I'm Rob.
Hi, Rob.
I'll be your Turtle and your Yakko and your Pinky and your Donatello and your... I am very fortunate to be up here with this auspicious group of people, many of whom have given me work and helped me pay my mortgage, and maybe will in the future. Thank you very much. I grew up in Michigan and wanted to be a hockey player, and then fortunately, when I was about 17, I learned that I had neither the talent nor the temperament to do that as a result of some big, strong kid from Winnipeg who beat the living Christ out of me. And I thought, okay, so my next passion was to perform. And I moved to Los Angeles back when virtually all of you were not born. And I didn't come here with the idea of doing voice work. I came here ostensibly to be a live-action actor and started getting work in that part of the business. And then I had the opportunity to read for G.I. Joe and Transformers back in 30 years ago. So those were the first shows I worked on. G.I. Joe, Transformers. It didn't take me very long to realize that there are 1,000,001 average-looking white guys with SAG cards in L.A. And so to be able to do a job in which I'm not limited by the fact that I am a middle-aged white guy, that it's wonderful. I have... been so fortunate to work with these guys on shows. I think I did 3 or 4 of your show. I did a whole bunch of things. You guys gave me tons of work, and I promise you, the best thing about this job is this: to be able to now. I think we touched on it a bit that we're all old enough to have been around for a generation, but young enough to still do this and be able to travel around and really reap the rewards of meeting you guys, like my beautiful friend Karina, who's here, and her dad, and I get a chance to actually come and shake hands with people who grew up watching what we did, and often now you get a chance to meet people and their children who grew up watching what you did, and by and large, it is a very happy experience. I say, hello, nurse, and you do that. Or Narf, and you do that. And so we are so profoundly grateful to have been able to pay our mortgages doing what used to get us in trouble in high school. And really, really, truly, it is profoundly gratifying to meet you guys. So thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to do our job.
Will you do me a favor? Mm-hmm. Will you say my favorite Pinky line?
Well, it depends. I mean, is it a specific response to "Are you pondering what I'm pondering"?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I don't know which one. What is it? Oh yeah. Okay. Then you have to ask me if say Pinky, "Are you pondering what I'm pondering"?
I can't do Maurice LaMarche.
You don't have to. Trust me, many people have done Maurice LaMarche for money. So he gets, and he would love that. He would say yes. So, okay, Aaron, you asked me the following question.
Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I think so, Aaron, but if they called them sad meals, no one would buy them. Thank you. I get paid for doing this.
When you walked in to create Pinky, I know we're getting off Disney, but that's fine. Because, you have such an amazing,
Well, luckily I'm an equal opportunity gig taker. Yeah.
When you walked in, did it say Narf in the script? Was that already there?
No, any of you guys know Eddie Fitzgerald? Or,
yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Okay, Eddie Fitzgerald and Tom Minton were the two, and I mean this with all due respect to both of you gentlemen, they were the physical models for Pinky and the Brain. Tom Minton, if you know Tom, he's a wonderful producer and a talented guy, but he's a little kind of a dour fellow, right? I mean, he's very incredibly bright, like an MIT Mensa guy, right?
His expression doesn't change.
But his expression doesn't change. He barely speaks above like this. And he kind of looks like the Brain. And I love you, Tom, And Eddie Fitzgerald is kind of bouncing off the walls and used to say things in pitch meetings like, and then the guy comes through the wall and he does this, and then Narf, and so Tom Ruger and those guys sort of stole those little bits and pieces and incorporated that. So I didn't write any of that. All of those sort of Tourette's pinkyisms were as a result of Eddie Fitzgerald saying "narf" and pointing. So to this day, there are people, and I've made my disability work for me. So there you go. But no, there are a lot of incredibly interesting, creative people in our business, and somehow that kind of stuff ends up, and now it's part of the lexicon. It's so crazy because we were talking about Rich Ahrens is here, by the way. Rich Ahrens, who worked and produced and wrote on Animaniacs and Tiny Toons and Pinky and the Brain and Biker Mice from Mars and all this stuff that I've had a chance to work on. He and I are back there's an autograph section, which is in the back right by where they empty the garbage. Sure. in the back of the convention center. And Rich and I were talking about this very thing, and this is something we all experience, and that is that it's a very anonymous profession, but when you're in a social situation and people ultimately ask what do you do for a living, and it happens to be on the golf course all the time, and the response is, "No way! Are you kidding me? Dude, I'm golfing with Pinky." Yeah, he's a middle-aged white guy. So and the same thing, people find out we do, and it's, "Gargoyles, are you kidding me? DuckTales, no way!" And it's really fun. It's great, cool. It's cool stuff.
When you're golfing, do they make you talk like Pinky the rest
Yeah, it's really, it always does, and I'm saying, I'm talking to you, but my friend is trying to putt, so I'm saying, no. And, no, that happens all the time. It's very gratifying, dude, I just got done watching a hockey game with Raphael. Oh my God, he's still a middle-aged white guy. It's great fun. Great fun.
That should be the name of your autobiography.
It is. My autobiography should be, "Dude, your childhood was a middle-aged white guy."
So did you guys? Would anybody in here be in favor of like me shutting up and you guys getting to ask questions? Would that be good? Shoot right up. That was mainly for shut up.